Lab days, lab days, lab days, lab days, lab caught up in the lab days.
Let's go. Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Right. I wish I could put a sheet of paper on the back and be like,
The life of a grad student is not a walk in the park.
don't come to grad school. This class is so hard.
Clemson's HCC PhD students have to balance a 40-plus hour work week, classes, extracurricular activities, and a social life.
I'd say it's more of a mental struggle because you have to balance everything and you want to balance everything, but in reality, you can't.
How do they do it?
You have to literally shape your entire life around it.
There are going to be some time sacrifices. There are going to be some social sacrifices. I think you really have to find your niche and really find out, what you want to do. That's the hardest thing, kind of finding yourself, finding out what you're good at, what you should pursue, your research area.
Sacrifice, commitment, and of course, a lot of hard work.
You want to become an elite, this is how you big boys do it.
It definitely requires some sacrifices, a little bit longer hours, some really good time management if you still want to be able to maintain a social life or a personal life outside of your research and your coursework. But it kind of it's all up to you and what you make it. The entire experience, I think, is about what you want to get out of it, how dedicated you are to what you're doing.
The most important thing I want you to get out of it.
This semester, one of the more challenging feats was database management system design class.
So wherever they enter the contest ID, your interface will dictate the domain for this.
In this class, students learn how to develop an efficient, durable database.
But is that how databases are, though?
I mean, don't think about the implementation of it, just think about the design of it.
If you write something, of course it makes sense to you, but doesn't make sense when other people look at it and critique it. So that's the process we're going through right now. We're trying to defend our work to other people and answer all the questions that they have. If we can't answer all the questions, then we obviously need to go back to the drawing board.
But who said that hard database homework couldn't be fun?
We just bring our fun in here and have fun while we do work.
Being a PhD student means you work through the rain, the sleet, the snow,
It's a tornado like Clemson!
and yes, even tornadoes.
I'm terrified. I'm terrified.
But in the end, it's all worth it.
So thinking about the long run, the long term, the things that you'll be able to gain in the long term. And also, it can be rewarding on a day-to-day basis, although it can be difficult, it can be stressful. But when you think about the idea that I'm doing something that can impact the world, I'm doing research that can change someone's life in the future or change the way they interact with anything in the future, I think that is extremely rewarding.
You think you know computer science, but you have no idea.
We're used to early mornings and late nights, working on research, lab projects and long flights, changing the world, whatever it takes. We're caught up in a lab.